Hey guys, it's Andrew with GY6 Vids. I know it's been a while since I've done a ballistics gel test, but today is the start of a whole new series of ballistics gel testing for me. ClearBallistics.com has sponsored me as a ballistics gel tester for them. It's FBI grade quality ballistics gel. They even have documentation on pretty much every block that leaves their warehouse. Today I'm not going to be testing the comparison between two ammunitions or if one's the best or not. But I am going to be testing and showing you the difference between a hollow point round and an FMJ, or a full metal jacket round. You'll see these all over the place. People ask questions all the time. Why do I need to spend so much more on a hollow point when I can spend a whole lot less on an FMJ? And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir with most of this, but the biggest difference between the two, obviously, is with a hollow point round, you're gonna have a hollow tip on the round. That hollow tip, what happens is when it hits and impacts its target, debris enters that cavity and allows for expansion of the round. By expanding, it's like putting flaps on an airplane. When you push down the flaps, it slows it down, puts all that force down in one spot. And that's what a hollow point is meant to do. When it hits its target, it dissipates all its kinetic energy into its target it's hitting, which causes more trauma, more damage, and allows you to stop your threat or whatever you're hunting a lot faster. With an FMJ, it's a solid core, usually made out of lead, surrounded by a copper jacket. Sometimes you'll find just an open lead round with no copper jacket, but with an FMJ, a full metal jacket, there's a copper coating that surrounds that lead core. And it's pretty much just one big chunk of lead, and it's flying down range. Well, the problem about that is when it hits its target, it doesn't dissipate its energy, it kind of keeps going. So you have a lot of problems with overpenetration in most cases. And you're gonna be able to see it through this clear ballistics. There's a huge difference. One will keep going, usually have a ton more overpenetration, that'll be the FMJ, and then the hollow point ammunition is gonna hit, impact, and dissipate all its energy in one smooth motion. We are using Winchester bonded PDX-1 rounds for personal protection. They're 230 grains, and they're marked at 920 feet at muzzle velocity, 900 feet at 25 yards. The PMC I've already tested on the chronograph, and I've seen that it's around roughly 700 to 800 feet per second. We're gonna see each shot though, which each round that hits this ballistics gel will know exactly how fast it was. But we were testing PMC, full metal jacket, 230 grain as well. So they're both the same weight, just one's a hollow point and one's an FMJ. I think that's enough talking. Let's get into it, see how this looks. All right, first up, FMJ, PMC ammunition, 230 grains. First shot, ready to rock and roll. All right, looks like a clean hit. Let's go take a look at it real quick. So as you can tell, once the FMJ hits the ballistics gel block, there's very little kinetic energy being dumped out. It continues to work its way down the first ballistics gel block, leaving very minimal damage because there is no expansion in the round. The round just penetrates a hole all the way through. The wound channel is very minimal. It exits the first ballistics gel block at 15 inches and continues another 7 inches into the second ballistics gel block. And as you can tell, the FMJ is zero expansion. The round is fully intact. It looks the same as it did when it left the shell casing itself. All right, so the next shot is gonna be the PDX-1 Winchester, 230 grains as well. Let's take a look to see how this performs. All right. Nice and easy. Yeah, big difference. I take hollow points any day. I choose life. So the shot from the PDX-1 is coming in at 913 feet per second, a whole lot faster than the FMJ, but wait till you see the damage caused and where the rounds stop. So as you can tell, once the hollow point from the PDX-1 entered the first block, it starts dissipating most of its energy right away. Also, the damage caused by the petals expanding on that hollow point round. As the PDX-1 goes further into the gel, that hollow point round stops at just past 11 inches. That is a huge difference compared to the FMJ. The FMJ round went 22 inches. So you're looking at twice the penetration in an FMJ. So in a personal protection situation, if you're looking to stop over penetration and not punch right through your target, and not to mention the fact that the hollow point round was traveling at a faster rate of speed. It's amazing to see the difference. You're looking at half the distance in penetration, but also a faster round. So therefore all that kinetic energy behind that hollow point round is being dissipated twice as fast, and it's leaving it all into its intended target. A little bit of fragmentation coming off the PDX-1. Not a lot, but they're small little pieces of lead. It's cool to see the very small little fragments that are coming off of it still cause wound channels, and the speed that's coming off of them allowed them to push further forward into the gel another couple inches. But I'm gonna dig into this gel a little bit. I'm gonna pull out these rounds and you'll get a better idea of what's going on here. I'm gonna go on sideways through for the FMJ. Oh yeah, this gel is thick. If people try to say this is easy to do on a injured person, I say screw that. Pulling that bullet out little bit by little bit. Try not to smash the bullet because it is lead. Not the hardest of metals. Aha! There it is. I'm gonna fall out. Alright. So with that FMJ, you can see there's no damage to it whatsoever. It is strictly intact. All you see is the rifling of my barrel. And as you can tell in the back, there is the lead core surrounded by the copper jacket. Alright, now digging into the top. Once again, I do not want anybody taking a bullet out of me, so therefore I do not want to get shot. Ugh. Then again, who does? Alright, going into the kill. Ugh. Oh yeah. Zombie apocalypse. You can just call on me to be your surgeon to pull these bullets out. And then again, a zombie's not going to shoot you. Oh man. Alright. Here is the hollow point round, PDX-1. So as you can tell, extreme expansion, about twice the size of the original bullet. Nice uniform mushrooming and pedaling. Looks like a dang throwing star. You can see as well the lead core surrounded by the copper jacket, but the thing with the PDX-1s, not all hollow points, don't get that wrong, not all hollow points are like this, but with the Winchester PDX-1s and I know the critical duty Hornady as well, are chemically bonded, so the core is bonded to the copper jacket. Alright, so those two here, FMJ, hollow point, that pretty much says it all. Alright guys, so this is my first video of a series called Clear Ballistics, where I'll be using Clear Ballistics gelatin, testing different types of calibers of rounds, rifle, shotgun, handgun, hollow points, FMJs, anything you can think of. So if you have any ideas or comments or any ideas you want me to test, leave a comment below in this video. It helps a lot. I like to kind of pick your guys' brain because without my subscribers and fans, none of this is possible. So I appreciate you guys very much. Share with a friend if you want to explain to them what an FMJ, why it's not really should be used for any type of personal protection compared to a hollow point. This will give them a kind of a clear idea, no pun intended, of what it actually is meant to do and how hollow points are meant for personal protection. Enough of my rambling. This is Andrew with GY6 Vids. I'll catch you guys later.